Ladies and gentlemen, old Trump is feeling a tad bit touchy these days. Oh no. Oh no, look. He wants to cancel the press briefings, the daily press briefings. I guess it just got to be too much being laughed at about putting a light inside the body and some disinfectant. Boy, this man is such a big baby. It's not even funny. This is Newsweek. April 26, 2020, Trump hints at canceling coronavirus press briefings. What is the purpose? Well, you put yourself out there. If you don't know what the purpose is, then man, you got some serious problems. Mm-mm-mm. Donald Trump wrote on Twitter Saturday that the daily coronavirus briefings was not worth the time and effort after his remark on injecting disinfectant grew criticism earlier this week. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Somebody's feeling a bit touched. Mm-mm-mm. During his absence at yesterday's White House coronavirus press conference, the commander in chief posted two tweets attacking the media, asking for hostile questions at the daily briefing and spreading fake news. You know, this is what kills me about Trump. Something will come right out of his mouth, and him and his supporters will call it fake news, and it came directly from him. Now they're trying to downplay it, pretend like it was sarcasm. He wasn't serious. Yes, he was. We saw the video. Okay. It was no sarcasm, no joking. He was dead serious. Posting on Twitter last night, the president wrote, "What is the purpose of having White House news conferences when lamestream media asks nothing but hostile questions and then refuses to report the truth or facts accurately?" Now, this came directly from him. You saw many people post a video. I played the audio to it. It came directly from him about the disinfectant and putting a light in the body, find a way. And he kept turning to the doctor, and you could tell she looked like a deer in the headlights. Every time he was turning around to say something, you can clearly see that woman was not agreeing with him at all. It was too obvious. If it was a joke, she was missing that joke. They get record ratings, and the American people get nothing but fake news, not worth the time and effort. An hour later, the president railed against the mainstream media for the second time, writing, "I never said the pandemic was a hoax." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Never said the pandemic was a hoax. Who would say such a thing? You did, Trump. You said such a thing. Ooh, this man don't take responsibility for nothing. Nothing. And neither do any of his supporters. They're just like him. Trump is the epitome of America and what she's all about. All this double talk and trying to confuse everybody and make you think he didn't say something that he clearly said. Ooh, this man is a mess. I said that do nothing Democrats, together with their lamestream media partners, are the hoax. That's not what you said. Mm-mm-mm. And we all heard you downplay this COVID-19. We heard you downplay it. They have been called out and embarrassed on this. You're embarrassed. That's why you're trying to flip this around on everyone else. You're embarrassed that you got dragged worldwide over the disinfectant injected in the body. Woo, man, kids got better sense. even admitting they were wrong but continued to spread lies. I guess Trump think everybody in America got amnesia. You know, it's just like when you're on a job, those people that make huge mistakes, but they don't want you saying nothing about their mistake. So they be dancing around trying to change it up and try to misconstrue the whole situation. But at the end of the day, it's still their fault. It's still their fuck up. He's just like that. Ooh, these people must learn this at birth, for real. The president hinted that daily coronavirus press briefings could be canceled 2 days after he appeared to raise the idea of treating coronavirus by injecting them with disinfectant. Then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injecting it inside or almost cleansing? Now, ladies and gentlemen, nobody took his words out of context. What he said was so dumb, you didn't have to take it out of context. It was that stupid. Trump said on Thursday, it will be interesting to check that. So you're going to have to use medical doctors, but it sounds interesting to me. Injecting disinfectant sounds interesting to you? Mm-mm-mm. He also appeared to suggest a form of treatment which involve hitting patients with tremendous ultraviolet light to combat COVID-19 infection. But see, those things that he's talking about, that works outside, externally. It does not work in the body. The body is a whole different thing. There's a big difference between a countertop where the coronavirus is and it being internally on your lungs. Big difference. It's not the same. Not the same. Speaking to reporters on Friday, Trump claimed he was being sarcastic. No, he wasn't. When he made the remarks on Thursday and was, of course, not serious about injecting coronavirus patients with disinfectant. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Anybody could watch that and tell this man he was full of crap. Do y'all know that the phone calls after he made this comment at the Poison Center? I got an article on that. Jumped up. It increased immediately, the poison hotline in the country. See, there are people that are going to listen to him, as dumb as he sounds. There's some people even dumber than him out here that will actually try to do these things. Mm-mm-mm. Trump has repeatedly said that Americans should consult a medical doctor regarding coronavirus treatment, a point that he emphasized again during yesterday's briefing. Leave it to the media to irresponsibly take things out of context and run with negative headlines. No, we didn't. Nobody did that. Trump did that to himself. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all know what I mean. We seen these people F up all over the place, and as soon as they all react the same way, you notice that? As soon as they mess something up, they try their best to make it seem like they didn't do wrong what they did do wrong. They, like I said, this must be something taught in the household because you see them all doing this mess. Axios reported on Friday that Trump wanted to roll back the daily coronavirus press briefings, with sources telling the outlet that the president could stop appearing every day and spend less time at the podium. Politico reported on Saturday that the commander in chief's advisor were worried about the impact daily briefings would have on his hopes of being reelected in November. Newsweek has contacted the White House for comment and will update this article with any response. No, He knows that the world is laughing at him and he is concerned about reelection. That's why he's stepping away. Ladies and gentlemen, this man just did nothing short of disgracing himself. There's only so many excuses you can make for a person, but let him continue on. This is definitely entertaining, if nothing else. Who knew we were going to get? Well, Trump is not big on consoling people. He's not. I knew just from other events that had happened, he wasn't going to be real good at consoling the country, even on coronavirus. You got a heartless individual that thinks about nobody but himself, and he'll say one thing and then double talk and say something else, just like he talked about reopening the country. And as soon as the governor of Georgia reopened, he tried to talk against it. So we've seen him flip flop both ways, even on that. But y'all, please tell me what you think about the latest thing, Trump getting all upset now, and he wants to stop the daily briefings. And he really should, because he gets up there and says a bunch of stupid shit every day. You need to go somewhere and sit down. To me, if you're going to have a daily briefing during a pandemic, let your medical expert speak. Trump is none of the above. He need to go somewhere and sit down. He don't even know how to be a president. How is he going to know how to be a medical expert? And actually just looking at this last debacle, man, it just seems like common sense is just not there either. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.